I'm cold, and I'm hungry, and I'm also a duck with extraordinary detective skills. How's a mallard like me meant to get some bread money together in this cruel world? I'm gonna need a miracle. Wait, what's this? Hiring detectives? Someone's waiting for detectives up in the apartment? I know I have the skills to be a detective, but will they accept me when they see that I'm a duck? Knock knock, I heard you need detectives. Oh no, someone cracked the safe, and they took everything inside. Looks like they might have left behind a few important clues and suspicious objects. Better inspect this room closely. The environment will reveal the suspect's habits. This room is full of clues. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to help me investigate and find the thief. Oh look, it's DCI James. He says, "Welcome, Holly. I'm DCI James. Check your inventory. The folder holds suspect profiles and alibis." Straight to the point, I like it. Okay, let's have a look at these suspects. Looks like there were a few people that could be involved, including the janitor. We'll learn more about him later. The best friend, the plumber, and the neighbor. We need to find out more about all of these suspects and compare their stories with the clues. Wow, this is so exciting. Just a couple of moments ago, I was out on the streets trying to figure out where my next meal was going to come from, and now I'm trying to figure out a mystery. DCI James says that he'll let me know when he thinks I'm getting close to the truth. Okay, Holly, it's time to show them that you're more than just a duck. You're Detective Duck. Hey, what's this? A missing poster. Could this have anything to do with the theft? Who is this mysterious bacon? We'll just put that aside for now. What's this suspicious object on the floor? It kind of looks like a mustache. Did somebody drop their mustache? Oh, just kidding. The suspect could have black hair. Yeah, totally. That's what I was thinking too. It's not like mustaches just fall off in one piece, a fact I am totally aware of. Hey, look, an old book belonging to the detective, and interesting how this vase of roses was spilled over. Oh, the thief is probably a messy person. Yeah, true. Or maybe they hate romance or the fragile beauty of nature. How do we think they knew the safe was there? The painting was removed in order to open the safe, so the thief knew that the safe was back there. I think that the thief is someone who was known to the victim. Lots of clues to put together. Might stare out the window at the rain for a moment. Very moody. Very atmosphere. It looks like DCI James might have been working on the missing bacon case on the day of the robbery. It looks like he's left a note here giving me permission to rummage through his drawers. Good heavens! A key! Is this the key that opened the safe, or is it a key for something else? It is interesting that they put it back in the drawer. Better check the other drawers just to make sure there's not any other clues hiding within. By the way, if you're watching this and you're also a duck who is good at solving mysteries, just leave like a duck emoji in the comment section so I know that you want to be a part of the Detective Duck team. Okay, fascinating. The key does not open this door. There's another key somewhere else in the room. But what about this door? Nope. Let's review the files now that we've collected a few clues along the way. This guy's clean and tidy, so I guess we don't think it's him. Oh my gosh, there's a suspect number 5? Dang, I almost forgot to flip to the end of the folder. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, this guy's interesting. The friend. We know that he's messy, and also he visits the victim often. Would he have known about the painting? And we've also got the janitor. He knows where the safe is, but he's also like really clean. The best friend like literally knows how to open the safe, but they're like really trustworthy. And then we've got the plumber, who dresses like a cowboy. What kind of hair you got under that hat, eh? If any of you have a hunch about who you think might have robbed that safe, let me know in the comment section. I am leaning towards suspect number 5. Got my beady little duck eyes on ya. I think we need to figure out which door this key opens. Oh no, it's the bathroom. Anyone in here? That would have been humiliating if it was like my first day on the job and I like opened up the bathroom door on my supervisor trying to do a wee. Actually, I know how to get on the DCI's good side. I can unplug his toilet. He'll be like, wow, that duck really goes above and beyond. A real team player. Wait a second, there's a key inside the toilet? That's so strange. Were they trying to hide the key so they could come back for it later? Or were they trying to dispose of it? The clues are stacking up. Wow, look at all that toilet paper. I think the DCI shops at Costco. Looks like someone forgot something here on the floor. This must be the tool that the plumber left behind. Looks like a screwdriver. Let's try out that key that we found in the toilet. What do we think this room is? The DCI says that we've got enough information to end the investigation. We've discovered the clues. We've collated the evidence. Now we just need to interrogate the suspects. Another mustache! Why is the suspect leaving clumps of hair all over the apartment? Yeah, that'll probably be my first question. I'll get all of the suspects to remove their hats and then see if they have any like chunks of hair missing. Maybe they were like really stressed from the robbery and they were like tearing out their hair. And then they left the clumps behind instead of putting them in the garbage because they're so messy. Looks like someone left something else behind. A crowbar. A tool that blacksmiths often use, apparently. They might have used the crowbar to open up the safe and then they wouldn't need to know the combination. I think I've seen everything I need to see here. I'll meet you in the interrogation room. Wow, this is pretty intimidating. I've never interrogated a suspect before. What kind of questions should I ask the janitor? I don't really think it's him. Maybe I'll start with something kind of softball. So how often do you clean here? Twice a week. Look, I need this job. I wouldn't do anything to mess it up. No need to panic, this is just a friendly conversation, but I do need to know where you were on Friday. I was at home sleeping. My shift ended at 10, I was sick, I didn't work the next day. Then I just have one more question for you. Did you know where that safe was? Yes, but I don't know the passwords. I just clean. I don't think it's him. We gotta move on to the real suspects. There's that messy guy with the black hair. Yeah, you. Tell me, how fast do you grow that mustache? I mean, where were you Friday from 2 to 4 a.m.? Yeah, I was at a party, and then home. Why? And did you know about the safe? A safe? What? No? What safe? But of course, as a blacksmith, you could open a safe. What kind of question is that? I don't crack safes. He's being so defensive. I'm convinced that it's him. DCI James, I've got my suspect. The pressure's getting to him. I think he might confess. Oh, just kidding. He's in jail awaiting trial. The DCI thinks I'm correct, but we must remember that he's innocent until proven guilty. Wow, what a case. What a rush. I love mysteries. Put me on a new case, DCI James. I'm ready. Whoa, what happened to the jewelry store? There was a robbery this morning at 10:30 a.m. It looks like the thieves only took 2 pieces of jewelry. Why would they leave the rest? The cash register looks undisturbed. We'll have to check that later. There's clues hidden around the jewelry store. I can just feel it. If you spot anything important, don't forget to let me know in the comments section. We need to identify these thieves. DCI James is like, welcome back, Holly. Oh my gosh, he got me a present? A magnifying glass? How did you know? I think this means I might be officially part of the team. Thanks, DCI James. I'm not gonna let you down. Looking so profesh with my little hat and my magnifying glass. It's a bad day to be a jewelry thief. Girl, there are clues galore. We've got footprints. We've got a weird mask that somebody left. These footprints might give us a clue about where the thief escaped to. It looks like they ran down this dark alley. There's a bit of paper here. It might be unrelated. We should take a look just in case. You're joking. They dropped their robbery to-do list? Okay, so they're amateurs. This is like their first robbery. They are gonna be so red in the face when they realize they left that behind. What do we got here? Is it like their driver's license? No, my gosh, no way it is. Oh, I almost feel bad for them. They're gonna be kicking themselves. Well, obviously we gotta check the ID. We use like the magnifying glass. Tyler, my dude, you're busted. I mean, maybe it's unrelated. Maybe he was just here like spray painting the walls. Key in a bin. We found a key inside the bin. Okay, I guess they did rob the cash register as well. We gotta take this key inside and see if there's any money left in the register. Why would someone do that? It doesn't make any sense. I think this might be a dead end. Unless, what's this? A fingerprint. Maybe they climbed over the wall. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. I think that this is Tyler's first and last robbery. I don't think that he's cut out for a life of crime. I really should be writing some case notes, though, so I can remember this information for later. Document the evidence as we find it. Like the information that's on the ID, for example. Let's just write down that we've got Tyler. He's a spray painter. We've got his government ID. What do I write? Just like Tyler is guilty? No, we gotta keep things neutral. Gotta stick to the facts. Let's just go with Tyler, spray painter, ID card. I know what that means. Wow, one moment you're feeling like a totally professional detective, and the next moment you're getting humbled by the fact that you don't really know how to hold your notebook. Obviously it's hard when you've just got wings, but do I need to insert my entire head? That's better. We really need to go through the jewelry store with a fine-tooth comb. I've got my magnifying glass out. We need to look for clues, anything out of the place, anything unusual, like whatever that is on the ground. I think I can see like the outline of something, but it's very dark. Can we zoom in? Can we have a little look? Can we see what that is? It might be one of those like display head things. The thief tried to steal this. What do you mean tried? They left it behind. Did they get interrupted? Let's have a look at the cash register here. Okay, it seems to be locked. Well, I can open it with the key that I found in the garbage can, obviously, but it's interesting that they locked it. The cash is gone, and look what's underneath. A code. A clue. Could it be the code for this door? If it is, then I'm gonna have a chat with the owner of this jewelry store. The security measures here are really not very good. Okay, sorry, but this is just a robbery waiting to happen. Do we think they stole anything from the staff room? Okay, let's check the locker. Looking pretty empty, except for this long list of people who know how to turn off the electricity. Suspicious. Any of these people could have written the robbery to-do list that I found outside. But who is dumb enough to do it? Interestingly, I don't see Tyler's name on that list, which makes me think that this could have been a 2-person operation. Looks like this is the key for the electrical panel. We should definitely see what's going on with the electrical panel. Looks like this equipment is still off. There's still no electricity. We gotta figure out how to turn back on that electricity. Who knows, maybe the security cameras picked up something before the electricity got cut. That could be a very important clue. Okay, let's have a look for the panel. It's probably outside here somewhere. What do we think? Maybe back here? Uh-oh. What are you parking here for? This is an active crime scene. I better go calmly and politely ask them to move. Wait a second, the thief used this van to break into the store? And then just left it here? I hate to be critical, but these are the worst thieves ever. Why did they have to put everything in writing? Like, it's convenient for me, obviously. Now I've got the code to the number lock. I just feel kind of bad for them. It's like, obviously, thievery is not their strong suit. We all have our strengths and weaknesses, and if you cannot remember your plan to rob a jewelry store, then I think maybe you should simply not become a criminal. Like, there's other reasons as well, obviously, but okay, let's see what's happening with the electrical panel. I just have this feeling we get the security cameras, like, up and running, and it's gonna be Tyler just, like, waving at the camera, or, like, confessing aloud. It's just Tyler, like, time to carry out my premeditated crime. Anyway, let's flip the fuses in the fuse box, see if we can get power restored. I don't see any lights. Do we think it worked? Maybe let's check inside. Oh, were these lights on before? I don't think they were. Okay, yes, we've got power. I cannot wait to see this footage of Tyler, like, dancing in front of the cameras, taking off his mask. Oh, whoa, there's like a fingerprint analysis machine right here in the staff room. That's convenient. And look at this. A thief has been detected in the alley. Kinda hard to see who they are. I guess credit where credit's due. Tyler actually managed to face away from the camera. Does only look like one person. Interesting. I don't know. I still think it's possible that there might have been two people involved. Oh wait, the fingerprint scanner. It's finished. It looks like it's got a result. Denim Dan the businessman. Interesting. What are your sticky little fingers doing on the wall? All right, let's have a look at these suspects. So there's our mate Tyler. I'm starting to think he might just be like a bit of a dum-dum and guilty of nothing more than graffiti. Then we got Mike. The most suspicious thing that he's done apparently is to own a van. Then we got sweaty old Denim Dan. I got my eye on you, Denim Dan. His business failed. He's got a lot to lose. And then we've got Gloria, who's a meanie, which is not illegal. And we got Steve the Klutz, catching strays. I don't think the bandages are from the broken glass. He's canonically clumsy. Alex the spy, what are you doing here? Is it suspicious that she didn't want to talk? I feel like it makes sense if you're a spy. I think we've gathered all the evidence we need. It's time to head to the interrogation room. I want to put some pressure on Tyler. I'm no longer convinced that he's guilty, but I do think he might have seen something. Tyler trying to charm me with his winning smile? Well, it's not gonna work, Tyler. I've got questions. Now, if you help me, then I can help you. Can you identify the driver? It was dark and raining, but the guy ran out screaming. I only remember because I couldn't see his legs at all because of the long dress. That is like the weirdest possible way that you could have said that, Tyler. Why is it memorable if you can't see someone's legs? I mean, did you smash that wall? No way, man, I just tagged it. I was finishing my masterpiece when that van came out of nowhere and crashed into the store. I'm inclined to believe him. I think we need to see if Denim Dan's wearing a dress. Doesn't look like it. Is anybody else wearing a dress? Can't really see her legs. I can't see anyone's legs. Let's just try to forget about the legs for a moment. We gotta ask some questions to Denim Dan, the sweaty, suspicious man. So question, why are your prints all over the crime scene? That's impossible. I drive a luxury sedan. That's not related. Where were you at 10:30? Yeah, I was at my office, working on business. Working on business when your business has recently failed. Smart money's on Denim Dan, but we need to see if there might have been an accomplice. Hey, Gloria, I hear you were fired recently. I resigned, and if I wanted to rob this store, I wouldn't crash a van into it. I know everything, darling. Besides, I was at the art gallery. I would never ruin my heels in this rain. Wow, she really is arrogant. Before I accuse Denim Dan, I just want to make sure that there were no other witnesses. Steve works at the mechanics nearby. I wonder if there's any chance that he could have seen something. You see anyone take that van? Yeah, I saw a guy in a suit lurking around. He looked really stressed out. Did you steal the van? I can't even drive. I don't have a license. I failed 4 times. Hey, what about Alex the spy? What was she doing there? Actually, you know what? I think it's probably top secret. I think we should see if Mike the mechanic can corroborate the story that we heard from the klutzy guy. Mike, my guy, I've just got a few questions for you. Is that your white van outside there? Yeah, that was a customer's van I was fixing, but it got stolen from my lot 2 hours ago. Do you have an alibi? Yeah, my assistant Steve, he can vouch for me. I haven't left the garage all night. I think that Mike and Steve might have just got a bit unlucky. It doesn't make sense to use their customer's van to commit this crime. I think we all know who the most suspicious character is. It's Sweaty McBusiness He just cannot bear the fact that he's no longer driving that luxury sedan. What do you got to say for yourself, Denim Dan? Anything to confess? We got him. Your thieving days are over. I bet he was an unscrupulous businessman, too. This is easily the most fun I've ever had being a duck who solves mysteries. I want more cases. Roster me on, DCI. I want to do overtime.